What's the most annoying thing about you, according to your family members?
What's the most annoying thing?
As if there's anything.
You could probably answer this question for them, Josh. I'm sure you've got a list there.
Can I get 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Prepare your ears, humans. Happy, sad, confused begins now.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Happy, Sad, Confused. I'm Josh Horowitz. Look, if you know the podcast, you know there are certain guests that I have trouble, frankly, just even getting rid of. And like a bad penny, this gentleman keeps turning up.
Yeah, we'll just get on with it.
Sam Heughan.
Yeah.
Outlander, Men in Kilts,
Right.
every booze you could imagine,
Uh-huh.
and he's now teaching us to love again.
Yeah. Well, you need some lessons,
I really
dear
do.
boy.
I really do. I want to remind the audience out there, if you're in the New York area, we do some of these live. John Cena, you're a big wrestling fan. You strike me.
Come on. Yeah, and now he's like a movie star.
He's a big-time movie star.
Yeah.
John Cena, May 15th.
Are you wrestling him?
I hope not. I have to look at my contract now. If you're in the area, come check us out. Link in the show notes, all that stuff. All right, Sam, let's catch up, buddy. It's good to see you.
Yeah. By the end of this, I want to have you in a headlock.
Well, usually it starts out that way, and then we get classy.
It does. We get physical, don't we?
How's it going? You're in the throes of an this is a new one. This is not since what was the one back in the day, Princess for Christmas.
That was another.
That was a
lifetime ago. Yeah, no, love again. We're here, right? And very happy that the movie's finally coming out. We shot it in 2020 during the pandemic, so this is a little pandemic baby.
It's been a long time coming. We've been talking about this one for a while. I mean, I can see the attraction of this. Of course, you have Priyanka Chopra Jonas. You have Celine Dion. Are you now closer to Celine than me? Compare and contrast the relationships.
How close are you? Am I going to get FOMO? Am I going to like...
I'm just saying, who do you feel like in a pinch you would ring more?
For advice?
Yeah. Love advice?
I mean, look, Celine, she's the god guru of love. I mean, the whole of her music is iconic. She's done the soundtracks to other great romantic movies, and so why would you not speak to her? Really happy, and obviously Priyanka is just such a star. She's so fun to work with. She's the heart of this movie, and we had a blast shooting it.
What's the small talk with Celine Dion on set? How do you get nervous about something like that? That's like not just another actor. That is literally, that's like, you can count on two hands like icons like Celine.
Yeah.
So what do you like, hey?
What's sung any good songs recently?
Right.
Yeah. That's
Basically.
probably it. No, she's such a professional. She's so, it was her acting debut.
Yeah.
Way over. Fine, absolutely fine. Way better than us at it, us professional actors. She's very funny in the movie. She's down to earth, and she plays herself, but so good at it. You know, it's slightly knowing, cheeky, and really heartfelt as well. So of course, she's a great performer. Has
she seen Outlander or Bloodshot? What's her Sam Heughan deal? What's she most? How often was she talking about Bloodshot with you?
She loves Bloodshot, obviously. Seminal production, but she knows Outlander. I don't know how many episodes. I should have quizzed her on that. I should ask her, actually.
I like to always put people on the spot.
How many have you watched?
All of them. We're going to be having a real in-depth conversation very soon.
Oh, really?
You want to put me to the test?
Yeah.
Now you do.
What season do we go to America?
Hey, My Heart Will Go On. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me this. How many times have you sung that karaoke in the shower? Is it in your repertoire?
Yeah, we were in a bubble, COVID bubble, so the cast, we hung out a lot. Priyanka's such a big heart entertainer.
Yeah.
We always went to her house a lot, big dinners, and it was so fun. And her family literally felt like extended family. Someone bought this cheap karaoke machine that plays music, and of course, I mean, literally every night we ended up singing that song. And I challenge anyone to go watch this movie and not leave humming it at least.
Were you a Titanic guy growing up? Did you?
Enjoyed it.
Sure.
I certainly enjoyed it.
Compare and contrast for me.
Yeah.
Jamie and Claire's relationship
or Jack and
Rose. Who's got the better romance going?
Oh, come on. I mean, he dies. I mean, and there was blatantly room on the door, right?
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah. She just left him.
Is that not, spoiler alert, that's how Outlander ends, right?
That's exactly how it's going to end, yeah, on the door that Jamie built.
Right.
Yeah, from the big house. He's just going to...
But he was smart enough to make room for two.
Yeah, and he's built a little lifeboat, a little life
Little
raft. Yeah, and they just float off.
I hope the last scene is those little wings on you and you're just sort of,
A water wing
Yeah.
swimming away. Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'll be okay, Claire. I can't remember how to do the accent anymore.
You play Rob Burns? What's the...
Rob Burns.
I thought it was Buns. That seemed more appropriate.
Buns.
Yeah. What's your favorite character name you've ever played?
Do you know why he's called Rob Buns?
Chafing issues? What? I don't know.
God, you really did your research.
What?
Rob Burns is a very famous. It's a little nod to a very famous Scottish poet, Robert Burns, who
Bobby
wrote,
Burns.
There you go, the man. You've got it. Yes. No, we liked it. It was such a nice little nod to his heritage and to the fact that
I've
he was.
insulted all of Scotland.
Everyone in Scotland's like, yes, finally. No, it was a really nice little nod because Robert Burns was this famous Scottish poet who wrote all about love.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that does make sense. My stupid joke now.
Oh,
I
do the
apologize.
Sorry.
No, I don't want to do
Rob
any more
Buns,
jokes.
yeah.
No. It did strike me watching this movie. Is this is it loosely inspired by our relationship? Follow me with this.
Oh.
You play an entertainment journalist. You're charming, but you're kind of little. You make some bad calls. There's a sad montage of Sam in this, much like we've shot ourselves. You play Would You Rather games. You play games as we often have.
Yep.
Do you have something to say to me?
I do. The glasses were a little too much. I thought when I tried them, they were like, no, don't use glasses. Use headphones.
Right.
Because he's music journalist. There you go.
This is like Daniel Day-Lewis, like studying for years. This has been the long con
I've been
with
using
me.
you this whole time.
Amazing.
I've been studying you.
So you mentioned, it's sometimes the little things in film and TV that I would imagine for an actor are difficult, like typing, pretending, like credibly typing, texting.
Yeah.
Are those? Am I wrong? Are those the kind of
Can
hardest?
I tell you something?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Now, they've got this amazing technology, which means you don't have to do it.
do you mean?
It's programmed into it, right? And you just do this, like the cat playing the piano thing, right? And the words magically appear. But if you look closely enough, obviously your fingers have got to correspond. So you kind of it's really weird. So then you've got to obviously know what you're typing, but do it as it's doing it. And I don't know.
So you're almost following the lead. It's the AI.
It's the AI taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult.
Add it to your skill set. That's excellent.
Thanks very much.
In your friend group, are you generally the one that gives advice for romantic relationships or receives advice? Someone's having an issue.
I mean, I would say, look, on Outlander, Katrina's obviously a very good friend of mine. She gives advice.
Yeah.
She's very good at advice. With my other friends outside of the show, I would say I try to give them advice.
Try to.
Try to, yeah.
Do they receive it? Is it good advice? Be self-analytical for a moment. Do you have good instincts?
No, don't listen to me.
That's the best advice is
Yeah,
ignore
just don't
Sam.
listen to me. Yeah, ignore everything I say.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think the optimal number of marriages is in a life?
Polygamy is absolutely a way of life.
For some it works.
Yeah.
Hey, this one had a number of titles. I always love it when the movie goes through different title iterations. Is this the one you like? So we have Love Again, of course, is the final title.
Perfect.
But there was Text for You, and then there was It's All Coming Back to Me, of course, for Celine.
Great.
But this feels...
There was also the German version,
What's that?
Text for dich,
Really?
which could be misconstrued.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. We landed on the right one, though?
I think we did.
Okay.
Love Again. I mean, both characters learn to love again in this, and I think, they're both going through, different kinds of heartache. Whether it's Mir's character who's lost a lover, and his where he's kind of fallen out of love. You know, he's become cynical about it, much like yourself. And I think they both obviously learn to open up to the universe and the songs of Celine Dion.